And too late. It's already over. What? 7 o'clock was too late, y'all. Herschel Walker has lost. The Democrats have 51 senators. So we can say we don't always need cinema now. That cinema lady. Wow. That happened too fast. 95% chance of winning. Got anybody in here yet? Anybody to celebrate? Let me make sure we're up everywhere. Always have to do this part because I don't know what's going on. Yep, we are up. So there it is, huh? There she is. What's up, Michael? It's already over. There's no show. There's no show left. Guess I'll just throw this like box up there. Got the like box. This is supposed to be the chat box. They're not working. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because it's over. Oh, there it is. Connie, get in here. So there you go. There it is. The end. The end of it all. Let's put it up. Let's put up the picture because this is the picture. Big boy. All the big boys people. They've lost. All right. So I don't have a Georgia peach drink or anything. I have reindeer cum, or what's it called? The Christmas thing. You're supposed to put rum in it, but we got the one already made. What the hell is this? What am I drinking? I forget. You put nutmeg in it. It's delicious. Yo yo, Connie, Mark Waters. Everybody get in here. We're good. We won. Until next time, right?
And now you're asking for 6 more years. Do you look like we got peanuts in our brain?
Yeah,
Like we're smarter than that. By getting out, if you got 10 friends, get them to go out and vote too, and vote the right way.
I could listen. I gotta keep this clip forever. This goes in everything.
And now you're asking for 6 more years. Do you look like we got peanuts in our brain?
Do
We're
you
smart.
look like we got peanuts in our brains? Yeah. I mean, I guess the voters have spoken. Eggnog. Yes, that's what it is. So I didn't have anything to make like a Georgia peach. If you've ever had a Georgia peach, they're delicious. I don't know what if there's whiskey in them and everything else, but good job, Georgia. You did it. You did it. Anyone who gave the Facebook stars, we matched it. We sent some money. It wasn't too much money, but every little bit helped, hopefully. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Georgia. Yeah, grab that beer. It's reindeer come, right? Did I coin that? I can't be the only person. Look, every time someone does like a new share or something, this little thing comes up. I'm getting better at this live thing. Look at that. I got graphics now. I got the chat up here. What? You guys should watch me. You guys want to watch me play Call of Duty? I guess I could do that. No, I say some pretty terrible stuff in Call of Duty. You don't want to see that. Probably get me canceled. I know it was that close, but here, let's take a look at it while you're here. So I think there was some, once this guy calls it, you guys know who Dave Wasserman is? Once he says, I've seen enough, that's it. It's over. I've seen enough. This guy is the death nil, and he called it at 6:34. So I had to jump on here a little early. I guess I said 7, but I thought I'd jump on here because I'm missing all the action. Oh, look, see, I even asked for it, and someone on here was like, "Here you go. Here it is." Oh, let me switch over. But we did it, y'all. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. I sent a little bit of money. That doesn't count. But yeah, you could see. So here's some of he overperformed in some of the bigger counties. So like th- once this started happening, I think one of them he took like 90% of the vote. This county. So he only took 84% in the general, and then in this runoff he took 90%, 90.8. The guy who's from Georgia, or the lady from Georgia, DeKalb County. That's a crazy to gain 6 points. So good job, Georgia. All you guys from Georgia. I'm about to give up on North Carolina, and I'm gonna go to Georgia on vacation. So my friend, he has a red camera, I think, and he wants to go down to Georgia and just Chad the Chud it up. He wants me to be Chad the Chud. Well, I'm not Chad. Chad went to jail, but he wants Chad down there. But I'm not sure we should reprise that character anytime soon. Who the fuck is voting for crazy, illiterate, nasty? You know who's voting for him. Trump went out there and said, I love the poorly educated." I'm surprised. Can I show you guys one thing though before we this was good. Before I if you did you guys all see this? And I do miss this guy, you know. I guess you could call me like a neo-lib or whatever. He turned out to be a lot more center, but I miss Obama. So here, let's listen to this. This was good.
Since last time I was here, Mr. Walker has been talking about issues that are of great importance to the people of Georgia. Like whether it's better to be a vampire or a werewolf. This is a debate that I must confess I once had myself. When I was 7.
I know. I know Obama turned out to be a lot more center, but it was like the first time, you know, I'd worked on campaigns uh, way up to that point, ever since I was a little kid. I think some of you, there's a video on TikTok, there's a video on YouTube, I think it's on Facebook too, of kind of like who I am. But I have to say, like, the first time Obama read, it was the first time like I got out there, and it was because like I was just passionate about helping somebody. It wasn't like this weird, you know, cult of personality with Trump. I didn't wear like an Obama hat to dinner every night or a shirt or try to own Republicans. It was just like an amazing time. And you know, he went to the center. He kind of had to, I understand why he went to the center. A lot of people don't understand, but he was America's first black president, and he did what he had to do to, you know, I don't know. I just miss him. It was a better time. It was a better time than all this. Hey, Guy North. I saw you comment. I think I went too hard on the Ted Cruz insert for the last video. In fact, I got like Facebook yelled at me on the back end about it. I shouldn't have put that Photoshop up of Ted Cruz. So I fixed it. I'm sorry it grossed out a lot of people. I was just trying to show because it's so weird. I don't want to get off on that because I made a whole video of it. But I sat there and I read like the 38 tweets about the Twitter files. And as somebody who, you know, I'm familiar, you know, I don't want to give too much about myself away, but, you know, legal, I know legal stuff. Um, and it was just a campaign literally sending notices to a social media platform. And if that social media platform didn't respond, they would have got sued, especially like revenge porn. And so, like, this whole, like, you know, I feel so bad about Matt Talaby. I don't know what the hell happened to him. But nothing in those tweets was anything out of normal. They tried so hard to make it this other thing. And it just, and then part two got canceled. And today he's like, oh, it's because the FBI is running Twitter. It's the deep state and all this other stuff. But anyway, we won. We don't need to talk about that. The jammies, yeah. So if you guys remember, I made these, right? I try to be an Etsy mom. I try to, like, because we're going to I better talk a little lower so Loretta doesn't hear. But we're going to the in-laws for Christmas, and they're kind of they were Trump voters. So I wanted to have like a something for me to wear there. So I made this myself. It kind of sucks. I mean, you could go buy it yourself if you want. I'm not telling you to because I don't want you to get mad if you get it. But I don't know. I made it. I'm an Etsy mom. Yeah. So I don't know. I think one person bought it on Etsy. I'm sorry if it sucks. You can send it back to me if it does. Because like I was just trying to make it for myself. and putting it on Etsy and then buying it myself was the easiest way to do it. It's probably the terriblest way to like make a shirt for yourself. But like I said, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to shirts. Oh, look, more votes came in. Oh, you think he'll catch up? You think he'll catch up? So like the Kerry Lake people will be like, "Oh my God, it's only like 12,000 votes. They can do that." But then you look at the map. This is a problem with everybody. Where are those votes at? Like Atlanta's barely being. Oh, they did count Atlanta, but like right here, 63% of the votes. Like that's breaking 91% for Warnock. That is. Those are some numbers, my dudes. Those are some numbers. Maybe we could get something through with this cinema mansion lock. Who are you, Chad? I don't know. I ask myself that a lot. If you, I don't know if you were here, Guy, in the early days of Chad the Chud, but Chad was a guy who lived in the trailer park, and he didn't rub everybody the right way, but he did allow me. So one of the problems with me putting that insert in, sometimes I go with my worser instincts, right? So like I thought the Ted Cruz, whacking it to the computer because of Hunter Biden picks was a good insert, but I have to suppress the Chad in me because there was a lot of Chad in me, and I laugh. I put farts in that last one when Rudy Giuliani's talking. I laugh at farts. I don't know what to tell you. So we got a Bailey's Advent calendar. Now, if you go to Costco, they have an Advent calendar of Bailey's, and every day you just open it up, and it's a new Bailey's for you. There are a couple days that had like light Baileys in it. Like, why throw that in? It's the holidays. Get them fat. But it is fun, and we got the dogs in the Advent calendar too. What? Okay. So don't give up on North Carolina, you're telling me. I mean, Obama won North Carolina, but Obama won Florida too. You know, um, I think the senator who ran from there, the lady, right? She did pretty good. Probably should have picked someone else though, to run for it. But I don't want to give up on North Carolina. It was just like when Obama was in there, it was my favorite state, like Georgia is now. I'm a very fickle fair weather fan. I think they call it. But Georgia's my girl right now. And I kind of want to go down to Georgia and get some of that barbecue because I like that wet barbecue. We had someone from Georgia in here, right? I made a brisket a couple weeks ago, and it was delicious. First time. Um, but yeah, let's do up another clip. I went through all this trouble to like kill time while we were waiting. You guys all saw this, right? Today is a good day. You ready?
Guilty on all counts. We have a verdict. It is guilty on all 17 counts. Just in moments ago, after about 10 hours of deliberations. And you're right, Hallie, this is a case against the Trump Corporation, two entities of the Trump Corporation. There were no named individuals. Former President Donald Trump was not named, but certainly this is his family company. This is his livelihood. This is his business. This is his.
And then on top of that, he got a $19 million loan from like North Korea. They're finding out, and that's not even the taxes stuff yet. That's just New York finding out the shit we're gonna learn about this guy. The problem is you can already tell the Republicans are about to move on, and then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he was just a tool we were using to get everything through, and then they're gonna move on to a much slicker form of fascism, which is DeSantis, but. Let's see, what other clips do I have? So I was I thought I'd go to Fox and see like what they were talking about tonight, right? They must have knew that Walker was going to lose because here was their top story tonight.
When it rains, short people need to make sure they're aware of their umbrella. Us taller people are used to having short people get out of the way on the sidewalks. But when it rains, the short people hold their umbrellas and they just look like this. And they don't see where they're going. They don't notice they should be getting out of the way for the taller people. And they will steamroll you with an umbrella and go straight through you.
I mean, is that a metaphor? Like, I know the Republicans are going masks off, but Is Tucker wannabe Jesse Waters, intern sniffer Jesse Waters? He's really that bent up about like short people and umbrellas, or am I missing the metaphor? I feel like it's a metaphor, but Irish cream, Crown Royal maple shake with crushed ice. Damn. A guy I went to school with, he swears by that damn Crown Royal maple. That's like his favorite. I'm a Woodford guy though. I got pretty good at making old fashions during the old lockdown. Hey, where'd you guys chat? There's supposed to be a chat box right here where you can see what everybody's saying, but it doesn't look like it's working. Shouldn't have bragged about how good I was doing with everything. But yeah, um, I make a cinnamon simple syrup that I've been putting in my old fashions to give it a little holiday. Woo, it's good, man. Woodford. All right. What else we got going on in here? I got some more clips. I mean, I guess we might as well watch them since I'm here. You guys can hear good, right? Like the sound of these clips. It's not just me staring at a video, laughing at myself.
And I just thank you guys. One last story. You know, y'all have kids. Everybody have kids, I hope. You have kids that they love to watch all these shows, and you have to sit there and watch them with them and stuff. And sooner or later, you get where you like the shows, but they don't like them no more. And now you have to watch them by yourself, and you feel like a dirty old man. Like I had to rent the neighbor's kid to go see Jungle Book like a year ago, because my son didn't want to go with me to see Jungle Book, and I didn't want to look like a weird guy in his theater watching Jungle Book.
He had to rent. So it's a farewell to Herschel, right? Hopefully we don't have to hear about him again until he just watch out there because he'll make it get an abortion. But it's like a farewell to him. But the dude's talking about he likes to watch kids shows, but he feels weird watching kids shows without a kid. So he thinks about renting someone else's kid to watch the kid shows with him. This guy was almost a senator. I mean, not even like in the House, not even a representative. The Republicans looked at this guy and they're like, we want this guy. This is our values. What the shit? What is wrong? The thing is, like, down the ballot, right? Republicans won in Georgia. All the House stuff and everything. They put up such bad candidates. I want to rent a kid. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, this is how that makes me feel. This is how I feel tonight.
I'm like Bluto in Animal House. I'm just fat, drunk, and stupid. Frank?
Yeah. I hear you, buddy. I hear. Why is that guy a Kennedy? Why is he a Kennedy? Oh, the chat's just not working because it's against the white background, right? Man, I shouldn't have bragged about how good I am now. It all went to hell when I was like, look how good I am at live. But let's see, what other clips do I have? I had all these clips for you guys, but now it's over. I thought we were going to have to burn some time while we wait for results. But now it's party time.
I told you early on that they said there was peace through strength, and our strength is our great military. But now they're bringing pronouns into our military. They're bringing wokeness into our military. I don't even know what the heck is a pronoun.
I bet you
I
don't.
can tell you that, and I'm sick and tired of this pronoun stuff. What I want our military men and
Oops.
our military men and women to do is to be at war fighting.
I don't know what a pronoun is. All I want the military to do is be at war. Sounds like a bumper sticker. This Christmas is gonna be lit, guys. Loretta's already told me I can't film anything or with anybody, but I can walk around the town and maybe film some stuff, but nothing with my in-laws. Nothing of that. God, I wish. I don't know what a pronoun is. Who brags about that? I just want the military to be at war. Yeah, I mean, actually, you know what? That's a pretty good slogan, actually, for the Republican Party. I mean, all my life, it's kind of been the Republican Party slogan. He just said out loud, I want the military to be at war. Why can we not be at war fighting, right? That's it, man. That should have been George Bush's. That should have been W's slogan, not Walker's. But I mean, come on.
And now you're asking for 6 more years. Do you look like we got peanuts in our brain? We're smarter than that.
Yeah, sure. I got one of him. This is bad audio though, so we shouldn't play it. But he went on. It's like a little thing. It wasn't a very good thing, but he talks about how one of his personalities
So I'm
is a
in
liar.
Minnesota for
You know,
3 years. So now I'm in Minnesota. My
ah,
contract is
it's
up.
muffled. You can look it up though. He said he's basically saying one of my personalities is a liar. So it's always good to have like a candidate who has multiple personalities, but only one of those personalities is a liar. I mean, the other one's a werewolf, the other one's a rapist, and I guess one of them was a football player. Dude had a lot of personalities. It would have been interesting because, who would have been showing up each day to the Senate? How would you know? Right? Like maybe you have a law, some law about that he pushes through about, accepting werewolves into society. And then the next day he accidentally shows up as, the other personality. And then the werewolf's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," which is basically like, what the fucking werewolf? I speak a little werewolf. I did some time. I don't want to subscribe to the Times right now. 90% of the voting. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, you can't see what I'm seeing because of my damn head. Where should I put me? I guess I could put me up here. Oh, that looks weird. But whatever. At least now you can see the. Or I could just move me down here and then scroll up. I told you guys I was getting better at this. Let's see if I got any more clips before I jump off of here. Oh, this is a good one. So, the wall, right? Build the wall. Build the wall. Here's Herschel Walker's take on it. I actually like it. I dig it. It's a more realistic approach at the wall.
And I'm gonna secure this border. They said, how are you gonna do that? I said, well, I can do it then. You just put up a wall. A wall do work. Wall work around your house. When you got a wall around your house, people don't do. They have a around your house, people don't do. They can get in, but you know what? They get in, it'll be hard to get out. Cause I got a dog that, well, my dog really won't
They can
fight,
get
but he
in.
pretty bad anyway. But anyway, here's what I want to tell you. What we got to do right now. This is one of the most important elections we can ever have in our lifetime.
You can build a wall, but people will get in. And then when they get in, I have a dog. But my dog doesn't attack. What were we talking about? Right? Who goes to this? Who goes to a political rally? Here's that story. You can build a wall, but people can get past the wall. But they better watch it because I have a dog. But my dog don't attack. Like, are these metaphors? Like, what are we talking about? Is the dog ice? Is he just telling a story from his past of when he tried to build a wall? Am I looking too far into it? Which personality is this that we're talking to? What the fuck is going on? How much longer can we honestly be a democracy when shit like this is mainstream? I don't know. So anyway, that was fun. That was fun. Let's see if I have one more. Do I have any more videos? So, oh yeah, this one will be good forever, right? One last goodbye to the Herschel Walker, to the Herschel Walker.
Well, first of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people. And I said this.
I have to agree with him. At the end of the day, this election was about the people. You can't argue with that. And the people spoke which erection they wanted. They wanted better, and they wanted Warnock's erection. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You know, James Madison famously talked about it in the papers. The Federalist Papers. He said, the people need to be governed. It is up to us to choose which erection governs them. And I mean, Thomas Jefferson had a problem with it. He was like, it should be like you should change erections, entire erections every 30 years. But Madison said if the people want this erection, they should keep this erection. That's a little bit of history for anybody using my political science degree to tell you about erections. So you knew things were bad when the lieutenant governor goes on CNN. This is the lieutenant governor of Georgia. In Georgia. Now I didn't pay for it. Oh yeah, look, swag. Go get it. You can buy it. Cat the Chud merch. It's somewhere on the thing. I could send it. I could send you the link. It's kind of hot actually. So if you're in a hot plate. Anyway, I digress. Lieutenant governor, right here.
I showed up to vote this morning. I was one of those folks who got in line and spent about an hour waiting. And, it was the most disappointing ballot I've ever stared at in my entire life since I started voting. I had two candidates that I just couldn't find anything that made sense for me to put my vote behind. And so I walked out of that ballot box showing up to vote, but not voting for either one of them.
There you have it, folks. There you have it. He did not see an erection that he wanted in there. Look at this. This county's always the longest to count. I know it's got a ton of people. I'm not dissing anybody. The worst place is like Arizona and fucking Nevada. Like they need to learn how to count votes. Georgia did good. We got this thing wrapped up by 7. We could all go to bed. I got my jammies on. I got my cap. Dude, these guys and Hunter Biden. I've never seen a whole political party based on nude pics of a dude. I mean, I guess it's an okay. Hunter Biden Jr., Hunter Biden's, member. I mean, whatever. It's kind of normal looking at me. But these guys are obsessed with it, right? Like they just want to. I made a whole video on it. I don't want to go back to it. It really hurt my feelings that Facebook got mad at me for it. Um, I spent some time on that Photoshop, but I digress. So, cutie patootie. That's what I call the doggy. That's what I call my little girl. Do we have any OGs in here? Do we have anybody that remembers Chad? Lorraine. Does anybody remember that guy? So if we don't, yeah, you can go get them. If you want these pajamas, go to my Etsy mom store. But I cannot vouch for the quality of them. They're like thick, but it's not like I didn't knit it. You know what I mean? Don't expect a knitted sweater. But I digress. I want to make a video. I want to say this while you're all here. If any of you remember Chad. So I want to make a video where he comes home from prison. Because he's been in prison for January 6th, right? He was there. And I moved in with Loretta. And I want to do like a whole 20-minute super dramatic video. Like not funny, not informative. It's like pure drama of Chad and the pain he feels when he comes home to find me with Loretta. 95% of people right now have no idea who I'm talking about. But for the 5% that remember Chad, I would like to make that produced by I don't who's a David Fincher. David Fincher should direct it. So, oh, women don't wear jammies. Do the eyebrow thing there. I'll have to tell Loretta that one. I got her a matching one. I got a hat to go with it, like this, but it does not look good. I wanted to wear it snowboarding when we go boarding, but it looks stupid. It looks like a sock on my head, and that's not good for business. I like how it tells me when people like stuff in the middle. I just kind of dragged everything over here onto this screen. I'm not like a programmer. Like I didn't figure out how to do all this matrix shit on the screen, but it's kind of fun. So anyway, I guess that's it, guys. Now it's party time, right? So they're still gonna block a filibuster, right? Because Cinema and Manchin will uphold it. So with 51 votes, we could lose. Actually, you know what? If Manchin and no, if Manchin and Cinema both vote against the filibuster, it still puts us at 49. It's crazy. This government is nuts. Like, we could get so much done if they just break this damn filibuster. Because you know the Republicans are going to do it in a heartbeat. As soon as they get Congress back, if they need something, they did it for the judges, right? The Supreme Court. They broke it in a heartbeat. I'm so sick of Democrats playing by these old, antiquated rules of a clearly broken system. Like, I don't know. They used to call them blue dogs, right? The center Democrats. Kind of I've become more leftist, I think, in my older age. I think it was supposed to go the other way. You're supposed to start as like a libtard, right? And then as you get older, you're supposed to become a conservative. Something broke in me. I'm going the other way. I'm headed the anarchist way. So they are nucky butts. I like this guy YouTube. I think this is why I suck at YouTube, because I have no idea how to put an insert in, right? I don't like Facebook kind of already starts playing the video. It's kind of nice. But YouTube, you need to like put a picture up and you got to like have people click on the picture. And then once they get in there, they're like, oh my God, this isn't what I thought it was. This guy's a libtard. I'm going to write a comment about how he lives in his parents' basement. And then I'm going to get out of here and go beat my wife. Now, that's pretty much how YouTube is to me. Well, Facebook has some pretty smart people on my Facebook. They comment things, and then I can write back, and we can have like a conversation, and I learn stuff, and it sends me. That's what I miss. That's what I miss most about politics, right? You used to be able to talk to somebody, used to be able to agree on facts, and then you could learn something, even get like a different point of view. That doesn't happen anymore with Republicans. You talk to a Republican long enough, all of a sudden you're on Hunter Biden's dick again, right? It always circles back to like these crazy conspiracy theories, deep state. You can't have like a nuanced conversation anymore. I feel like sometimes in these Facebooks, I know some people jump on there, they try to take over the conversation, and I hate moderating comments. I don't want to like get rid of people, but like when they start threatening people and everything, I try to like get rid of those comments. But it's a nice conversation that I have. And YouTube sometimes puts me in the right algorithm, and it's amazing. We have fun and everything. But most of the time, I'm in the chud algorithm, right? Look at this guy in his mom's basement. So they don't have a concept of reality. You're damn right. No, I'm not saying Facebook is smart as fuck. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's a little bit more opportunity I'm finding to connect with you people and figuring stuff out, because I'm in a red district right now, which is crazy. I haven't been in a red district for a long time, and the lady who runs keeps losing. So I'm thinking I should do something. Maybe I should try to run something. But then there's a video of me with Ted Cruz naked, jacking it with my head next to his crotch. So I don't know. But Bobart won. But anyway, hey, thanks for stopping by Nearly Impossible on YouTube. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm out of videos. So we did good. Sorry I started a little early, but man, we almost missed the entire show, right? So werewolf lost tonight. Damn shame. You know, that's what happens though when you're Team Vampire.
And now you're asking for 6 more years. Do you look like we got peanuts in our brain? We're smarter than that. And
No, you're not. All right, guys, get some sleep. I will. I'm gonna post this on the Facebook if you want it. But hey, I'm telling you right now, it's not that cool. It is cool. I'm a bad salesman. You know, I took some time making this damn thing, but I didn't knit it. Uh-oh. Well, we got a lot of things. I think all of them are coming in right now. Getting a bunch of comments right now. So just remember,
Well, first of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people. And I
you
said
have to
this.
understand, if you learn nothing more tonight, if you learn nothing else, I just want you to take away that this erection is about the people. And I mean,
And I said this.
you know,
This election is about the people.
I
And
remember
I said this.
I remember hearing Obama speak in person, right? And it was a touching moment in my life. But until I saw Herschel Walker really say really get to the core of the people, right? It was his Bill Clinton moment of I feel your pain. He was finally talking about how these erections are for the people. You know, you often think like erections are for a select few. You know, maybe it's supposed to be hidden. Maybe the deep state. You know, erections have never been a public commodity, right? They've always been locked away. But Herschel stood up, and I think that's why he lost. I think that's honestly why he lost because
This election is about the people.
the erection was about the people. And to hear someone talk like that, it was a very Che Guevara moment, you know. He was really coming out and saying a communist erection, right? What a concept. An erection, it's for everybody. So I just don't think we're ready for that. Maybe someday we'll be ready for that, but too many people are scared of public erections right now. So a man can dream. All right, kids. MSNBC, yeah, they did. You know what though? I gotta tell you, man, that Wasserman. Let's see if this crashes my thing. Not Debbie Wasserman. Remember that lady? She cost us a lot. But Wasserman, I asked for it on my Twitter. Yeah, Dave Wasserman. I'm telling you, this guy's a genius. He knows. He knows when it's gonna happen. This is who I follow. And I also, you know, because fuck Nate Silver, right? Yeah, screw that guy. He's not very good anymore. But after Nate Silver screwed up so bad in 2016, and the fucking needle on the New York Times had it. Where's that needle at? Oh, there's the needle right there. This needle right here. Yeah, let me move it up. Nate Silver, ugly ass. Can I say ugly ass Nate Silver? I shouldn't get a strike for that, right? It's kind of agreed upon. Anyway, ugly ass Nate Silver was like so wrong. But this thing had Georgia winning at like 9 p.m. at night. And if you don't remember, Georgia was like coming back because that's when Trump came out at 2 in the morning and said, "Everybody stop counting the votes right now." You know? And then the New York Times had the two dudes winning. No, they had Trump losing Georgia, the presidential thing. Damn, what was in my reindeer cum? They had him losing, and we all went to bed. And then Loretta woke me up. She's like, "Wake up, wake up." She's like, "Joe Biden won." And I was like, "Oh, what? No way." And, you know, I didn't expect much from Joe Biden. I have to say he's doing more than I thought. I know we're mad at him for this rail workers thing. I'm kind of mad at him too. But the dude cannot afford a rail strike. I know. He needs to go back to it. He needs to fix it. And he also needs to do something with the student loans. He just needs to do it because I know in student loans is divisive even amongst the party, but yeah. All it takes is one erection to change a country. What's that Obama thing? I think I have it on my YouTube. The Obama speech, right? That's my favorite. You guys want to stick around to hear that? No, come on. You guys want to get out of here. What am I even doing? Loretta really needs to help me out with this. What is it? It's Obama. Where the speech? Nah, you know what I'm talking about. Where now I'm just rambling. Jesus Christ. I was talking about how good I am on the thing. Anyway, never mind. I forgot what it's called. It's where Obama says, fired up, ready to go. Oh, maybe that's it. I'm not showing you guys anything that you can, like, log in as me, right? Yeah, let's listen to this for a sec.
Finally, we get to Greenwood. We pull up against, first of all, you don't know you're in Greenwood right away when you get to Greenwood. There aren't a lot of tall buildings in Greenwood. We pull up to a small building, a little field house in the park. We go inside, and lo and behold.
Ah, shit! I can't make you guys listen to this whole damn thing. That's not fair. All right, if you want to see it, go to the YouTube. It's on there, fired up, ready to go. So yeah, I look back more on Obama's campaign and running it and what happened. Then he had to spend a lot of capital to get health care through. I realize that, but the hope, the hope was a lot better. So yeah. Oh, Biden said he would get sick leave for everybody. They always show him back in the 80s when he was kind of a dick still, Biden, when he was against all this stuff. But then you think about in, I think, 2010 or whatever, when Obama didn't want to pass gay marriage, and I think Biden, he went on a news show and he said, every gay should be able to get married. Everyone should be, love is love. Everybody should get married. And the whole Obama White House got mad at him for that. Like they ostracized him for a while because Biden had a big mouth. But I think it is kind of cool that this old ass guy does have, at least in his older days, a real progressive streak in him. And I mean, it's not cool to give it up to him, but whatever. There is a dark branded progressive streak in there. And I think I admire it because uh, my grandpa was like a state senator, a Democrat, and he helped out coal miners his whole life. But even as an older man, he had like this progressive streak in him. And it's just cool because I obviously have way too much of it, I guess, as an older man. I'm probably just going to be an old libtard. But it's cool to see like older generations have that streak in them because that's how we slowly got here. And it's been really slow getting everywhere. Gay marriage, everything. You know what I'm saying? But it is cool when like older people have that in them. And I am older people now. So I'm talking about myself. I'm just ranting now. This freaking live ended 20 minutes ago. Now the reindeer come guys just ranting about kids, about old people. But anyway, we got it. So now we got to see what happens. Now we got to hold them accountable. You know what I mean?
And now you're asking for 6 more years. Do you look like we got peanuts in our brain? We're smarter than that.
Yeah, sure. Because I'll tell you what, this new generation, they remember. And if we don't deliver, if these guys don't deliver on a very progressive agenda, which we need, things like this aren't going to happen anymore. So if that North Carolina person's still in there, send me a DM on Facebook and hit me up. Let me know if there's anything I can ever do to get North Carolina back on the map. Because I loved when North Carolina was Democrat. Although North Carolina barbecue, well, I better not say it. If you're here, I'll piss you off. But, I'm not a huge Texas fan, but I think Texas barbecue is my kind of barbecue. That's how I barbecue. But anyway, all right. I have more on now. What? It's hard to leave these lives because I like talking to you guys. But then I'm just like a rambling guy. Like, I just picture if I'm turning into a video, I'm like, oh, look, this guy's live. And then he's talking about like reindeer come. Like, who the hell are you? What are you even talking about here?
I'm like Bluto in Animal House. I'm just fat, drunk, and stupid. Frankly,
Yeah. All right, get out of here. I'm going to end it. We did good tonight, kids. Thank you for everybody who gave stars to the channel. We matched it. We sent a little more. We did what we could in Georgia. Ugh. And it looks like it helped. So I will try to make a new video. I think Sundays is when you guys like them the most. But if not, have a good week. Take it easy. Drink some reindeer cum. Love you all. Except that guy who says I live in the basement.